Oh, you thought Kirk Frost had finally learned his lesson? Well, no, this man has taken betrayal to a whole new level. Sources are leaking information, and I can assure you that it's hot and steaming. Rasheeda just caught Kirk in the act of having an affair, and the fallout is going to get really messy. Let's be honest, are we shocked? Kirk has been acting like a man with no self-control for years, but this time, not only did she catch him slipping, but she has receipts from. According to what I'm hearing, the receipts appear to be very costly, but wait, depending on your perspective, things could get worse or better. This mystery woman is supposedly not just some random side chick. Rather, she's connected to Kirk in a way that could blow this whole thing open. When I say the streets are talking, I mean that there are a ton of rumors and speculation on the internet about who this woman is, how Rasheeda found out, and most importantly, what will happen next. If you thought Kirk Frost's cheating days were over, congratulations. You played yourself because rumors are circulating that Rasheeda just caught Kirk slipping again, and this time, oh, he might not recover from this one. It's going to hit harder than Kirk's last apology tour, and trust me, you are not prepared for what's coming next. All right, let's get started because the tea that's coming out of the Frost household right now, baby, is scalding. As you are already aware, Kirk has been living on borrowed time for years. We have talked about cheating, scandals, love, children, and public humiliation. Rasheeda has supported Kirk through all of this. She truly deserves a medal for enduring half of the nonsense Kirk has put her through. However, this time, Rasheeda isn't playing games because when she discovered that Kirk was not only cheating on her again, but actually doing it, she wasn't playing games. The way this all started was with a suspicious phone call from sources close to the couple, by which I mean the same messy inside ERs who always know Kirk's business before he does, claiming that Rasheeda started suspecting something was off a few weeks ago. Apparently, Kirk had been acting different and more distant, and when Kirk did that, it was a whole new level of disrespect with someone who has connections to their inner circle baby. Let me tell you, the entire situation is straight out of a reality TV script. Rasheeda allegedly overheard Kirk whispering on a late-night phone call, not that I'm on a business call, nope, the I'm trying not to get caught kind of whispering. And that was all Russie needed to know because, let's face it, Kirk's history speaks for itself. However, rather than confronting him right away, Rasheeda chose to play it smart and began paying attention, looking through his phone records and noticing his credit card, statements keeping an eye on his whereabouts, and when Kirk abruptly had to travel for work 3 weekends in a row, let's just say Rasheeda wasn't buying it. This is where things got messy though, because word spread that Kirk had been seen out and about in Miami with an unidentified woman, and we're not talking about a quiet dinner at a restaurant. Oh no, Kirk was reportedly partying it up in VIP sections dropping. In addition to spending thousands of dollars on bottles and pretending to be a single man, Rasheeda did what any sensible woman would do. She set him up. According to reports, she told Kirk that she was leaving town for work, and Kirk foolishly fell for it. That same evening, Kirk was spotted leaving a well-known nightclub hand-in-hand with a woman whose sources describe as young, tall, and strikingly similar to Rasheeda. The worst part is that Rasheeda wasn't even out of town. Instead, she was sitting in a black SUV across the street where you could clearly see Kirk leaving the club with this unidentified woman. And let me tell you, the pictures are incredibly clear. As you are already aware, as soon as those pictures appeared online, Twitter, Instagram, and even TikTok went viral. And within hours, the hashtags #KirkFrostExposed and #P#Kirking fans were driving Kirk so hard that even his burner accounts couldn't save him. Rasheeda, on the other hand, remained composed. Didn't post anything suspicious, she didn't go on a tirade. Nope, sis just shared a photo of herself drinking wine with the caption, "God don't like ugly and baby." The internet went crazy, but wait, it gets better because the identity of the woman Kirk was spotted with is revealed to be Kendra Robinson. Yes, Kendra, the same Kendra who happens to be married to Kirk's longtime friend Jock. if you know what I mean. If you know anything about this group of friends, you know that Kendra and Jock have had their share of drama over the years. But this is a whole new level of messy. Sources claim that although Kendra and Kirk have been friends for years, their relationship has always raised questions because they have allegedly been seen meeting privately at five-star hotels on several occasions. Now that the truth is out, even Jock is beginning to piece things together. The fallout from the scandal has already begun, and Kirk Frost is panicking after being caught red-handed with his friend's wife and Rasheeda. According to sources close to the situation, Kirk tried to call Rasheeda the same night the photos appeared on the blogs, but she didn't answer. Kirk allegedly even showed up at their house the following morning, but Rasheeda had already changed the bow and baby. That's not even the worst part because now that Jock knows. As expected, social media has been ruthless. One tweet with over 100,000 likes reads, "Kirk Frost stays in. Rasheeda sis needs to get a divorce lawyer on speed dial." Another viral post shows the side-by-side of Kendra and Jock at their wedding next to a screenshot of Kirk and Kendra leaving the club with a slap on their heads. Situation: Jock and Kirk have already had a heated confrontation, and let's just say Kirk might want to keep quiet for a while. One well-known love and hip-hop star left a shady comment under Rasheeda's most recent post, saying, "Girl, you deserve better, and you know it." The biggest blow, however, was that Kirk's own daughter reportedly unfollowed him on Instagram, which means the family is officially taking sides because just when you thought Kirk couldn't get any worse, there are already rumors that Kendra might be pregnant. Was recently spotted at an upscale maternity boutique in Atlanta, and according to insiders, she is already 3 months pregnant. If Kirk turns out to be the father, this scandal will escalate to new heights, and Rasheeda is well aware. In fact, sources claim that she has already gotten in touch with a high divorce lawyer, and by high profile, I mean the same lawyer who handled Beyonce's sister's case. Yes, it's that serious, but believe me, this is just the beginning. Beginning because if you think Kirk Frost will handle this loss amicably, you're in for another surprise. If you thought Kirk's situation couldn't get any worse, you seriously underestimated this man's capacity to destroy his life. After Rasheeda caught Kirk in the act of having an affair with his friend's wife, Kendra Robinson, in the fallout, let's pick up where we left off. The drama has been nothing short of catastrophic. Leaving a Miami nightclub with Kendra, and the pictures were widely shared on social media within hours. However, because of what transpired after those photos were released, Kirk's entire life began to fall apart in real time. To start, let's not forget that Kendra is Jock's wife, and Jock does not play about his woman. It is said that Jock learned about the scandal through social media just like the rest of us did, and he was scrolling for 1 minute through Instagram, and then he's looking at a photo of his alleged friend Kirk holding hands with Kendra outside a nightclub. According to sources, he was already wary of Kirk, but when he noticed that Kirk had the audacity to wear a Rolex that the Jock had given him, things became dangerous. Rumor has it that the Jock called Kirk right away, but Kirk, being the coward that he is, didn't even answer and instead began blowing up Rasheeda's phone, likely thinking that if he could first fix things with her, he would have a chance to survive the remainder of fallout. But according to insiders, Rasheeda had finished playing games. Kirk arrived at their house the following morning, but he didn't get very far because, guess what? Rasheeda had already changed the locks. When Kirk attempted to text her and leave a message on read, she changed them back. Things then became even more complicated because, according to sources close to the matter, Jock didn't let it go, and Rasheeda co-owned and confronted him in front of employees and customers. According to witnesses, Jock approached Kirk directly, looked him in the eyes, and said, "You disrespected me, and you're going to pay for it." At first, Kirk seemed to try to laugh it off, but according to sources, Jock got very close to Kirk and said, "I trusted you around my wife, and this is how you repay me and Kirk." Kirk didn't have a single word to say because what could he say? He was guilty. But Jock wasn't done. Oh no. Left Frost Fastro and went to his lawyer right away. Now, it's been reported that Jock is seriously considering filing for divorce. And if that happens, Kendra stands to lose a lot because the two of them have several joint business ventures. If Jock decides to leave, Kendra could lose everything. And Kirk, well, it's even worse for him because more women started coming forward after the pictures of him and Kendra appeared online. Yes, Kirk wasn't the only woman who did this. Over the past 6 months, Kirk was spotted with at least 2 other women, according to anonymous insiders, and the blogs were raving about it. One of the women, Tasha, allegedly posted a direct message from Kirk promising to look after her and even offering to fly her to Miami. And the other woman, well, she says Kirk has been paying her rent for almost a year. The receipts, oh, they're out there. Screenshots of Cash App transfers, Zelle payments, and even some very suggestive. Don't worry, baby. I've got you. Rasheeda doesn't need to know, according to one of the alleged text messages. Kirk was acting recklessly, and you already know how social media reacted. Twitter went into overdrive. Kirk Frost truly made cheating his full-time job impressive, and Rasheeda needs to leave him. This is extremely embarrassing. Kirk is acting like he has Beyonce money, sir. You own a restaurant. Calm down. Meanwhile, Rasheeda, oh, she's been handling it like a queen. Sis hasn't said a word. The part that has Kirk in a panic is that if Rashid files for divorce and pursues his business assets, Kirk could lose everything: Frost Bistro, real estate investments, and even the press boutique, which Rasheeda built from the ground up. According to insiders, she has already met with her divorce lawyer, and not just any lawyer, the same lawyer who handled some of the most messy celebrity divorces in Hollywood. We're talking about large settlements and complete asset control. Although Kirk still has some ownership, if Rasheeda decides to freeze the accounts, he will be left with nothing but his poor decision-making abilities. Kirk is aware of this, which is why sources claim that Kirk has been pleading with Rasheeda to speak. Kirk has reportedly sent Rasheeda numerous bouquets of roses, jewelry, and even a new car, all of which Rasheeda has reportedly returned immediately. Sis is finished, and let's not forget about Kendra, who isn't taking this well either. At a private party in Atlanta just last week, Kendra allegedly confronted Kirk, saying, "You ruined my marriage, and for what?" Kirk allegedly tried to act foolish, but Kendra wasn't having it. According to witnesses, Kendra said, "You use me, and now I have to clean up this mess." The worst part is that there are rumors that Kendra may be pregnant, and if that turns out to be the case, Kirk may be the father. True OB baby, this scandal will not only destroy Kirk and Rasheeda's marriage, but also that of Jock and Kendra. According to sources, Jock has already left the house he shared with Kendra and has been seen in Los Angeles with a certain well-known R&B singer. Oh yes, Jock may be devastated, but he isn't going to sit around and mope. The real question is what Rasheeda will do, though, as rumors have it that Rasheeda has been in intimate relationship with Jasmine. Yes, Jasmine is the mother of Kirk's love child, and if Rasheeda and Jasmine decide to work together, Kirk should start searching for a new identity because this man will be buried and the baby is just getting started. The fallout is just getting started because, according to sources, there's going to be another bombshell that will reveal something so significant that even Rasheeda is unaware of it yet. Trust me, when this information is released online, Kirk Frost's reputation may never fully recover, so hold on to it. Because this scandal is far from over, and Kirk Frost is not prepared for what's about to happen, you were completely mistaken. Just when Kirk believed that the worst was over, a new wave of drama hit the Frost household, and this one might be the last straw for Kirk. Let's pick up where we left off, where Kirk was already caught cheating with Kendra Jock's wife, and the internet had already come down on him. Ripped him to pieces, Rasheeda had cut him off entirely, not returning his calls, blocking him on social media, and even changing the locks on their house. Kendra's marriage was in danger of failing, and Kirk's reputation was already in ruins. But Kirk Frost always manages to make a bad situation worse because, after all the lying, cheating, and public humiliation, this is where the real consequences begin. Let's discuss the pregnancy rumor because it's been circulating and it appears to be true. If you've been following along, you already know where this is going. At first, the rumors were dismissed as tabloid gossip after Kendra Robinson Jock's wife was seen at a posh maternity boutique. But no one had any concrete evidence until last week when a friend of Kendra's has reportedly confirmed that Kendra is indeed pregnant. And the worst part is that Kirk Frost, not Jock, is the father. Yes, you read correctly. Kirk Frost allegedly knocked up his best friend's wife. Let that sink in. According to sources, Jock is furious. He demanded that Kendra take a paternity test right away, and the results haven't even been made public yet, but Jock is already acting as though he knows the truth. Told Kendra, and he has already begun posting cryptic messages on Instagram. One post read, "Loyalty isn't just a word, it's a lifestyle. If you know, you know," and the comment said, "Oh, they were dragging Kirk for filth." Kirk Frost is really out here playing dirty and losing everything in the process. The Jock deserves better, and Kirk has no shame. Kirk should start applying for a job because Rasheeda is going to take everything. Speaking of Rasheeda, OS has been busy while Kirk has been working frantically to repair his reputation, and Rasheeda has been protecting the bag. According to sources, Rasheeda has already filed for divorce, and she is pursuing everything. Frost Bistro, their real estate investments, and even the press boutique, the company Rasheeda founded from the ground up, could become entirely hers by the time this is all over. It appears that Rasheeda's lawyer has been putting in a lot of overtime reviewing all of Kirk's financial records, and let me tell you, things are not looking good for Kirk. One insider even claimed that Kirk once spent $50,000 on a weekend trip to Dubai with a woman who wasn't Rasheeda, and Rasheeda has the receipts. However, this information is going to ruin Kirk because it indicates that Kirk has been allegedly transferring money from their joint accounts into personal offshore accounts for years. Oh baby, that money was funding Kirk's side chicks. We're talking luxury vacations, designer bags, Cartier watches, and more, all on Rasheeda's dime. Rasheeda's legal team is getting ready to make the case that Kirk's misappropriation of joint funds amounts to marital fraud. If that argument is successful, Kirk may lose his portion of their company, empire, and face criminal charges. Kirk is aware of this, which is why sources claim he has been pleading with Rasheeda for another chance. He has allegedly been texting her, calling her, and even showing up at her boutique without warning. But Rasheeda is refusing to fall for it, according to insiders. Rasheeda is already organizing a post-divorce celebration with her close friends because her sister is finished. According to one source, Rasheeda even told Kirk directly, "You've embarrassed me for the last time. Now you're going to feel the pain." And Kirk is unraveling. According to witnesses, Kirk was spotted at a strip club in Atlanta last weekend looking completely unkempt, drinking heavily, and appearing to have not slept in days. Claims to have heard Kirk murmuring to himself, "She's really leaving me. I lost it all." And you know who else isn't letting Kirk off the hook? Because Kirk is now thinking of suing Kirk for emotional damages and breach of trust. According to close friends, Kirk betrayed him in a way that is unforgivable, and now CIS wants to make sure Kirk pays for it. However, let's not forget about Kendra, because CIS isn't exactly innocent in this case. Rumor has it that Kendra has already hired a lawyer because, should Kirk be the child's father, she intends to sue him for child support. If that occurs, Kirk's financial condition is going to worsen due to the divorce settlement with Rasheeda, the potential lawsuit from Jock, and a potential child support case with Kendra Kirk. Kirk may face financial ruin, and social media is consuming this information. One meme that has been going around shows a stressed-out Kirk. A well-known rapper commented under one of Rasheeda's posts, saying, "Sis, you should have left him years ago. I'm proud of you for choosing yourself." Then, just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, a new video went viral that showed Kirk leaving Kendra's house late at night. The video isn't even grainy. It's high definition, and the internet is already speculating that Kirk and Kendra might still be involved because If Kendra is indeed pregnant with Kirk's child and they are still seeing each other, then this is going to be more than just a divorce. It's going to be a war, and Rasheeda, oh sis, is prepared for battle because, according to sources, she is already working on a tell-all interview in which she intends to reveal everything, including the offshore accounts, the side chicks, and the betrayal with Kendra. The internet will devour it. So what will happen next? Will Kirk be able to talk his way out of this mess? Will Jock pursue his lawsuit? Will Russ take everything Kirk has worked for and leave him with nothing? One thing is certain though, this story isn't finished yet. In fact, it's just getting started. Kirk, you may want to start praying because, given the current state of affairs, you won't survive this one. And that concludes the biggest scandal to ever affect Kirk. We need to hear from you now. Do you think Kirk deserves another chance, or has he finally crossed the line for good? Should the Jock really go after Kirk in court? Should Kendra take the blame here? And let's talk about Rasheeda. She's not just walking away, she's coming for everything Kirk has worked for. However, Kirk was caught with his best friend's wife, a possible pregnancy. This story is far from over. We're hearing that LHHATL's interview may be coming soon, and if the rumors are accurate, Kirk's secrets are about to be revealed in ways that will reveal whether she made the right decision by leaving or if she should fight to maintain the empire they built together. Please share your thoughts in the comments section below, as I know you all have opinions on this one. Furthermore, don't forget to hit the like button if you're living for this drama because, darling, it's better than reality TV. Right now. He never saw it coming, so make sure you have alerts enabled and subscribe because, believe me, you would rather not be the last to know what happens next. Until then, keep chatting, keep watching, and remain messy as always.